It is a slow day here at the store. It's Thursday, May 30th, 2024. I always have something to do, and thankfully, today it's this. What do you think all of that is? Well, you're right. They're Barney DVDs. Remember I shared with you that big donation I got a few weeks ago? This is the last of the DVDs that I am sorting through. Well, I've already sorted through them, but that I'm organizing, etc. I'm going to put into lots. These are all going to go on eBay. Now, it's not just here. I had to actually spread out even more. There's a total of 59 different, goes over here, different Barney DVD titles. 59. Yeah, I didn't even think it would be that many. I think with Veggie Tales, I got up to 40 something of unique titles. Unique titles, not the same, not repeating. And this is all the Barneys. So I basically just organized them by their different titles. So I know what I'm looking at, how many there are. Also, the next step is for me to start checking the discs. So I don't want to repeat myself. So what I'll do is I'll go through everything that only has one copy. So there's a bunch here that only have one copy. Most of these have one copy of one particular title. And then I will, I'll check the discs on those. If they need to be resurfaced or cleaned, I'll pop them in the cleaner there, the Eco Pro 2, which usually takes out a lot of the wear. Not all of it, depends on how bad they are. And unfortunately, there's a lot of the discs that have a lot of wear, which is what I was going to say. Now, it is the next day. I was trying to finish that video. I had actually only just started it, but trying to finish it. And then I got customers in, which is great, and was not able to finish it yesterday. So here we are on Friday, May 31st, 2024. So yeah, as it turns out, which is not surprising because they came from a kid, a lot of the discs are in rough shape. Those are too rough for me to deal with. But since I started the video, I have now gone through a lot of the discs, a lot of the DVDs to check and see the condition of the discs, and I've had to resurface most of them. This stack are all different titles. That's gonna be my grand, huge Barney DVD lot that I'm going to put on eBay. I don't remember what I was saying because I was interrupted again by the postman. The mail deliverer. Okay, so one day we'll finish this video. So I don't know. I remember talking about the condition of the disc. Oh right, that these are all from these are all different titles. I remember I told you I had 59. One of them ended up couldn't clean, so I'm down to 58 and still going through all of these. The bigger stacks are obviously the same title. Musical Scrapbook is very popular. Let's Play School is very popular. Movin' and Groovin', that is not popular. It's this one. That's not that one. It's Rhyme Time, a Rhythm. Anyway, you get the point that the larger stacks are ones that have more copies. So as I get through the smaller stacks, I will start going through the bigger ones. So it's kind of logical, or it's pretty much logical as far as I'm concerned. The biggest prize will be this one. I don't know how much I'll be able to get for like 50 plus individual individual Barney DVDs. But I'll do my research online on eBay and see what they're going to go for. Even $2 each is going to be $100. But considering how much time it's taking, I'm probably gonna toss some of these just because I still have so much more to go through. I still have the VHS tapes to go through. Now thankfully there's nothing to clean there. It's just selling them as is. I won't be testing them. I'll just put that in my my listing for any of them. And a lot of those VHS tapes I'll get rid of because there's like clamshell Disney VHS tapes, which are, I don't think I've ever found one worth money. Those will probably get tossed. A bunch of other ones, but there's a ton of Barney VHS tapes, which I know will do really well as a lot on eBay, as these DVDs should do really well. So that's the caveat for these types of things. Even though you get something for free, even though you get something for free, you still have to take time, right? Even though you didn't spend money, you're going to end up spending time and effort and resources. This is also, money in a way, because I have to buy this time card here every time it runs out. It's 800 minutes, which is just ridiculous. Should only have to buy the solution, which is pretty annoying. But nonetheless, it's $80 plus shipping and tax for 800 minutes. And also you get, not just for that, you also get, this whole packet here of the solution and 2 packs of the pads, which, you go through pretty quickly as well. Anyway, so there is a financial investment into these, not just time, even though I didn't pay for them, someone dropped them off. So just keep that in mind, to balance that. While it is free, you don't have to pay for it. You still have to put in the effort and time, make sure it's worth it. These will definitely be worth it. That's why I'm putting the time into it. I do know with my experience selling Barney tapes and DVDs that they can do really well, as well as some other kids' lots. I still have to list all of these, although they are ready to go. There are a bunch of Baby Einstein and VeggieTale lots. I've listed a few of them already, and I've got all of those to list. So there's not that many, but we'll see if I'll do it today. We'll see how that goes, but I might just end up taking the photos and not actually listing them, but we'll see. Once I finish with the Barney, I'll add it to all of these stacks, and we'll be done with the DVDs essentially from that donation, and then have to dive into the VHS tapes. But before that, I bought a whole ton of Blu-rays and DVDs from this guy, which is a new potential connection. He's come in here as a customer before, but had no idea that he was getting into this stuff, and he's big into video games. So anyway, but he's getting a lot of extra media, and so he might be able to bring me this stuff on a regular basis. So I don't want to get backlogged on that as well. Other thing too, if anyone's wondering, I've been the last couple of weeks hitting my eBay listing goal, which is 10 a day, which is 70 a week. I don't do 10 a day, but I do 70 a week. I've hit it this week. Last week I got close. Next week I'll have plenty to list to hit that goal. I think it's important. You don't need to list every single day on eBay to be successful, but I think it's important to have some sort of goal. You could start with daily, and then if you can't do it every single day, stretch it out over the week. If it's 10 a day, that's 70 for the week. If it's 5 a day, that's 35. If it's 1 a day, it's 7, etc. If it's 20 a day, it's 140. So it just depends on if you're part-time, full-time, how much time you are willing to put into it, how much time you have to put into it, etc. Whether you have to get up early in the morning, whether you have to do it late at night, whether you can do it during the day. Just figure it out. It could be literally 2 a day, 14 a week. You could do all 14 of them in one day. You could do 2 a day, whatever it is. So that's another goal that I'm, focusing on to hit that. And the other thing is too to consider, guys, is this is the slowest time of the year for Amazon and eBay sales. Summer starting, basically May, June, and July are going to be the slowest months. August starts to pick up for books. And, just pick up in general. People start to go back to school in August. Around here, my kids are not out until mid-June, June 13th. But a lot of people are already out of school in May. So a lot of people travel. A lot of people, do things essentially. Especially, I know we're a few years out from actually like hardcore COVID restrictions, but still people are sort of catching up on their traveling and their experiences. And so, the summer can be slower. My point is keep listing. Even though you list something, at the end of May, beginning of June, in July, it might not sell for 3 or 4 months. It might not sell for a month. It might not sell for 6 months, but keep listing so that things will sell. Number one, certain things will sell. And number two, it doesn't sell if it's not listed. And number two, you gotta build up your inventory for the future, right? So that when things really pick up, a lot of that stuff that you listed before is going to start selling. Whether it sells at the original price or you have to run a promotion. That's another thing to take advantage of, is promotions on eBay. Keep listing. Set your daily goal, map that out to a week, and hit that goal for sure. All right, guys, I've talked about a lot of different things in this video, but I hope you enjoyed the Barney adventure that I continue to be on. All right, guys, see you in the next video. Take care.